Have you ever felt like the weight of your struggles is too much to bear? In the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus felt that too. On the night before his crucifixion, Jesus went with his disciples to a place called Gethsemane. It was a quiet garden, perfect for prayer and reflection. But for Jesus, it was a place of deep sorrow. He told his disciples, "My soul is overwhelmed with sorrow to the point of death. Stay here and keep watch with me." Matthew 26:38. Can you imagine? The Son of God, burdened with the weight of humanity's sins, asking his friends for support. Jesus walked a little farther, knelt down, and prayed. He cried out to his Father, "Abba, Father, everything is possible for you. Take this cup from me, yet not what I will, but what you will." Mark 14:36. This was not a simple prayer. It was a cry of pain and surrender. Jesus, fully God yet fully human, felt the agony of what lay ahead, the betrayal, the suffering, and the cross. He was asking if there was another way, but in the end, he submitted to God's plan. While Jesus poured out his heart, his disciples couldn't stay awake. 3 times he returned to find them sleeping. "Could you not keep watch with me for 1 hour?" he asked. Matthew 26:40. This reminds us how human we all are. Even those closest to Jesus struggled to stay faithful in the moment of greatest need. Luke's gospel tells us that an angel came to strengthen Jesus as he prayed. Luke 22:43. Despite his sorrow, Jesus found the strength to rise and face what was coming. His final prayer was filled with resolve. "The hour has come. Rise, let us go. Here comes my betrayer." Matthew 26:45-46. Jesus didn't run from his destiny. He embraced it, trusting God's plan for salvation. The story of Gethsemane shows us that it's okay to feel overwhelmed. It's okay to cry out to God and ask for help. But like Jesus, we must also trust God's will, even when it's hard to understand. Jesus' surrender in the garden paved the way for the greatest act of love the world has ever seen, his sacrifice on the cross. When life feels too heavy, remember Gethsemane. Remember that Jesus knows your pain, and he is with you in every struggle. And like him, you can find strength in surrender. If this story touched your heart, take a moment to reflect. What are you holding on to that you need to surrender to God? Trust him today. His plans are always good.